Hello everyone. So today we're going to look at what's going to go into our first unit in our interactive notebook. This is the material that you're working on during the e-learning here at Riverview. As I mentioned in the previous video, the overview for the interactive notebook is each unit you're going to have a cover page. So here you're going to title the cover page Pre-Modern World History. Now it does not have to be computer generated as you see here, but you should have words, symbols, pictures that represent some of the topics that will be addressed in that unit. So some of the images here are images that are coming from the classical period, the establishment of religions, and so forth. So that's represented here on the cover page. So that's going to be the first page that you see that we should see in your notebook. Just behind the cover page, and this will be true every time you do an interactive notebook, you're going to create a table of contents. The items, the first pages here, the 6 pages that are to go on your table of contents for this pre-modern unit are listed for you on Canvas. Okay, but I'm going to go through each of the pages with you. Page 1, and as I mentioned earlier, you want to make sure that you number each page just in the top right hand corner. And so for the first page, page 1, is going to be your AP World History themes. This again is available to you on Canvas, so you'll print this out and glue it into your notebook. If you don't want to print it out, if you want to handwrite it, that's perfectly fine. But that is page 1. Page 2 is the map that you're going to label on the world regions. Okay, so you could label directly on top of the map where the regions are located and just put the names down here. Just number 1 through 17, I think it is. Okay, so that is page 2. Page 3 is going to be your first set of notes. Now these are the notes that I went over briefly with you in the video explaining how to do 2-column notes. So this is going to be entry number 3, page 3, titled The Classical Era. Remember, as I mentioned in that other video, if you take more than one page, which you will for this section, it might be 2-3 pages of notes. That still is going to be entry 3 in your notebook. Then page 4 is the comparative religions chart. This you're just going to fill in. It's a Google Doc on Canvas, and so you can fill it in through that, just using bullet notes to fill everything in. Or again, if you don't want to print it out, you can reproduce it, do it by hand, and put it into your notebook. Now, since this was a front and back or a 2-page chart, both of these, this is entry 4 in your notebook. Then page 5 is going to be the next set of notes that you do, post-classical civilizations. Okay, so that's going to be entry 5. And then the last page in this section is going to be these video questions, or questions for the video on world history before 1200. So this is an assignment that you're going to be working on that's going to be due next Tuesday. This is going to be in a Google Doc, so this is going to be online. And then once you get it, you'll put it into your notebook. Okay, and that's our first section. Then after that, it's a few pages here. We'll be ready to start units 1 and 2 next week.